Alright, this is my second video of the day. It's your boy Mr. Cheap Sense back once again. And I am fresh off of my little mini somewhat vacation from Orange Beach, Alabama. It's right on the Alabama-Florida line. Literally, if you're driving down the strip of Orange Beach, a certain point you get to, it crosses over into Florida. So that's pretty close. It's a line that goes right through the middle. That's where we were. We were on the sandy white beaches of Orange Beach. Very nice. First time, me personally, I have ever seen white sand. It was very nice. The water was not how it was like it is in the Bahamas, that crystal clear water that you can see through. But the marine life was in full effect. We seen a lot of fish, porpoises, dolphins, and stuff like that swimming around out there. But for the most part, it was pretty cool. Had a lot of fun. We'll go back because I did see on the way out an amusement park with roller coaster rides and stuff. I don't know the name of it, but I'm gonna go check it out. Take my kids back, and we're gonna go check it out. But the three fragrances that I wore on this little mini trip, or that I took, I should say. One, I had freshly purchased like maybe a day or two before the trip, and it is Abercrombie & Fitch First Instinct Blue. And I picked this one up, I think, for like 15-20 bucks at TJ Maxx, I think it was. So this one, it still has the same kind of scent DNA of Abercrombie & Fitch with the sweetness, but the aquatic in it is what kind of changes it for me. Reminds me of Versace Dylan Blue almost, or Salvatore Ferragamo Blue. That's what it kind of smells like to me. But this is very nice though. I did not get to wear this. I think I wore it. I think I wore it once. I did a couple of sprays on me, and it's a very nice fragrance. I didn't get to really judge the performance on it because I really wasn't paying it any attention. But I will wear this maybe sometime this week and get you guys a true assessment on it, because I personally have never heard of this one. I've heard of First Instinct and what is it? What are the two? First Instinct and what's the other one? I can't think of the other one right now, but those are the two that are talked about the most. And when I saw this one, I actually thought it was going to be like maybe a shave gel or some kind of, aftershave or something. But it actually was a fragrance. So glad I have that one. The next one I took with me, being that I was going to be outdoors mostly, is Dior Homme Cologne. And this is that one with the lemonade vibe to it. And I actually wore this on the way back. I sprayed this on that morning, or literally that afternoon. Well, it was still morning. We didn't leave until like 10 something or 11. So I sprayed it on that morning. This lasted me until we got back to Brunswick, and that was what, like well over 5.5, 6 hours. Granted, we were inside a vehicle that was air conditioned, so I kept smelling this the whole way. We did stop a few times and get something to eat, gas up and stuff. Well, we gassed up once, and we stopped, I want to say 2 times, 3 times. We stopped once to gas up, once to eat, and then when we hit Jacksonville, we stopped at a few stores like Marshall's, which they didn't have anything. Ross across the street from them didn't have anything, and then we stopped by TJ Maxx and another Ross, and they didn't have anything. So I stopped by literally about 4 or 5 stores for them not to have any fragrances whatsoever that was decent enough to purchase. So this one performed pretty good. Not sure how this would do in the heat because, like I said, we didn't get to do anything to where I had to wear this in the heat, except for when I got out of the car to cross back into a building or something, or to go back to the car. But as far as walking around and doing stuff with this on, we didn't do much of anything. So still a pretty decent fragrance. I like it. Pretty cool. And the one I wore, I think it was that Saturday night at the arcade where I did a little putt-putt golfing and played some video games and stuff, was Homage Reflection Man. And this is, you know, a decant bottle, I guess you can call it that, of something, a fragrance, subscriber sent to me. I like the scent of this. It didn't project for a long time, and I'm not sure if this is supposed to be worn in what type of weather, but it was warm as hell playing putt-putt golf. I was sweating, and this didn't seem to do too good in the heat. So I like the fragrance. It just in the heat, it wasn't good. So those are the three that I wore or took on the trip, I should say. Actually, I did wear all three, but you know, it is what it is. So remember, I told you guys I had something important to tell you that was in the works. This is it. Now, this may not be what I thought it was going to be, but this person reached out to me. I think it was through a review or something that happened, and this person reached out to me and maybe a few other people and said that they would send some fragrances for review. And y'all know me, I don't care if this came from Creed, if it came from Mars. I'm gonna give y'all my honest opinion on whatever is in this box. If it's shit, it's shit. If it's good, it's good. And that's just the way it is. And if they don't like it, then they don't have to send me anything else. But I am very appreciative of what they did send, whatever is in this box. I didn't even open it yet. But it is from Scentual Obsessions. And this says it's from Cape Coral, Florida. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. So I appreciate it very much, Scentual Obsessions, for whatever it is that's in this box. Lots of packing peanuts that just fell out all over the floor. These things remind me of white cheddar Cheetos. Alright, so there are 3 different fragrances here. Yeah, they're wrapped up, so I'm gonna have to. And this is a clone house, because it says our formulation of this one is of Straight to Heaven. And if it smells anything like, I think it's from Dua, or is it Alexandria Fragrances, one of those other clone houses. I guess this is a clone of a clone. Or is it Straight to Heaven? Is it another? Who is it? Who is that house that makes what is it, Black Phantom? Something Phantom? I can't remember the name of it. I won't never own it because I don't make that kind of money. But this one is their rendition or formulation of Straight to Heaven by Killian. That's what I think it is, by Killian. So let's see. Not bad atomizers. Now, this smells good. I'm not getting strong projection out of this. Because even waving my hand in the air, I can't really smell it. I have to put my hand to my nose. What I'm getting off skin smells pretty good. Let me give it another. It's soft. It's not. It smells good. It's just soft. It's not like a projection beast. Like some fragrances you can spray one spray of and it'll light up the whole area where you at, even the room. So even waving my hand, I have to sniff deep just to be able to pick it up. It's not bad. I like it. It's just not a strong projector. But I will give it some wearings just to see. So that was their rendition of Straight to Heaven. And I'm not totally sure who makes Straight to Heaven. Guys, let me know. Now, this one is one that I really want to get my hands on, the real thing. But if this smells good enough, I'll stick with this one. And I will order from them this rendition. This one is Bleecker Street by Bond Number 9. Okay, so this atomizer does not even work. Honestly, it has a decent smell to it, but it doesn't wow me. And it doesn't help that the atomizer's not even working on this thing. Just bear with me, guys. I'm trying to see if I can get this thing to spray for me. Yeah, the atomizer on this thing is shitty as hell, guys. I don't. Yeah, this atomizer is straight crap. And I'm barely picking up the scent. I don't know what the deal is with this one, but this atomizer sucks. It's oily as hell, whatever it is, if I can pick it up. See that spot? It's oily as hell. I don't know what the deal is with that one, guys. It's just not working. And last but not least, we have their formulation of Elysium. So let's see. Now that atomizer works perfect. Good strong whiff of juice. I've never smelled Elysium, but I don't know, guys. To be honest with you, I don't think that these are very good uh, quality fragrances. Even the one I just sprayed, the Elysium, it has a nice smell to it, and the opening sprays, I was getting a lot of scent in the air, and that died out quick. Like, I'm not hardly picking up much of anything. Like, I can smell it, but it's not projecting. So, if I had to rate these three fragrances, I would give them a grade from A, B, C, D, or F. I would give these honestly, I would give these an F. Sometimes you just gotta be brutally honest with people and certain things, and I don't want to sit on here and have a bunch of people buying and ordering and trying to find this fragrance house, clone house, and buying stuff, and then they're blaming me because, you know, the fragrances aren't worth it. For one, I have an atomizer off of Bleecker Street that didn't even work. It sprayed like one spray, and then after that, I'm not getting anything, and it's a full bottle. I took the top off. I'm not getting anything out of this one anymore. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's the atomizer, or is it the whole thing. Yeah, I think it's just the tubing inside that it might be, because I'm not getting anything out of that one, period. So the Bleecker Street, not only is the atomizer garbage, but what little bit I did get out of it, juice wise, I don't even smell it anymore. All I got on my hand is a big oily spot, and that's it. I don't even smell the scent anymore. The Straight to Heaven has a decent smell to it. This is not something you would want to wear every day, but even with that, it's a weak performer. And Elysium, I sprayed that one and I don't even smell it anymore. So although I appreciate Scentual Obsessions for sending these three samples, I don't think, from what I'm getting here, that it's worth the purchase. Like I said, one of them has a shitty atomizer. The other two opened up good at first, and then they died off quick. That's too fast to die off for a fragrance. The only one I'm getting a whiff of as I'm waving my hands around is the Straight to Heaven. But I'm not sure what it's supposed to smell like, because I don't think I even have a sample of Straight to Heaven, period. But yeah, these to me are not worth not even a look into, guys, to be honest with you. I was excited about receiving something finally from some kind of fragrance house, and literally I'm disappointed in these fragrances. I actually picked these three out of their lineup that they had just to see, and either I made bad choices or these fragrances just aren't of decent quality. I know it's a clone house. I know some clone houses are not that great, but there are some really good ones like Alexandria, Alt, Dua, and many others that are out there that I may not know anything about. But this particular one, Scentual Obsessions, they're trying to do something. I don't know how long they've been around, But if this is what they're putting out to start out with, they're not going to be around long. Trust me. There are some people who may be willing to buy some of these fragrances, but who knows? Um, if anything changes with these, like they tend to get stronger or something, I'll let you guys know. But for the most part, what I'm getting right now is just a weak performance in fragrance. And like I said, one of the atomizers don't even work. It's a shitty atomizer, and I don't think it's worth even looking into. So you can go and check out their website if you choose to. It's Scentual Obsessions. They have a pretty decent lineup of fragrance clones, but what I'm smelling right here, not even worth it. Thank you again, though, from Scentual Obsessions to Scentual Obsessions for even considering me to look into any of these fragrances and to give my honest opinion. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat. If I don't think something is good, then I'm just going to say what it is. And, you know, hopefully you don't hold that against me because I'm not the one who made the fragrance. So, with that being said, I'm kind of disappointed, guys. I really was looking forward to at least getting these 3 in and wearing them, but the only one that's really worth trying to wear and seeing about getting some feedback on is Straight to Heaven. But just smelling what I'm smelling coming off of that, it's not even like a wow factor fragrance to me. Not this particular version. Now the original might be, which I've never smelled, but this one, it's not even worth even trying. But I'm out of here, guys. I guess here's to smelling great. Peace.